Thank you for taking a look at the computer sciences at Stillwater. I want to just real quick describe what is the difference between geometry and geometry with computer science. So first of all, your student should probably be taking one of these courses next year if they're currently in an Algebra 1 course or Algebra 8 at one of our middle schools. Geometry is a required high school course. It uses Algebra 1 skills to think critically and problem solve about 2- and 3-dimensional shapes. The geometry with computer science is going to be the same exact course. It gets you the same exact credits and whatnot, but it's going to apply the geometry skills learned using computer science concepts. And in that course, we do that basically 2 different ways. So the first way is that the daily material that's covered is going to use the 4 pillars of computational thinking. So we're going to use skills in algorithm, abstraction, pattern recognition, and decomposition. This is designed to make your kids better at problem solving, which will help in daily life as well as other math classes down the road. But it's also just designed to start thinking like a computer scientist would, and to start really trying to break down stuff, to figure out those patterns, to really look at something and not just give up, but really make it so that you can understand how to get around it. If you're stuck, how can you problem solve around it? Class expectations for this is not necessarily just memorizing some information, but it's more about thinking critically, working with other people, communication, talking it out, and figuring out what's the answer and why it's the answer. In this class, we do end up playing a little bit more games that are going to foster that communication and the strategies and whatnot to solve problems. The second major difference of the 2 courses is that we take the geometry knowledge and we actually apply it through computer science. We're going to do a bunch of projects usually created with Scratch, which is a software designed by MIT. But we'll create games and we'll create other projects that's a little bit more fun and shows off creativity. But through this, the students will get a basic knowledge of computer science fundamentals, such as conditionals, loops, variables, all the very basics of computer science. So which course should you take? Well, all students need to take geometry or geometry with computer science sometime in middle or high school. So once again, if they're currently in Algebra 1 course or Algebra 8, then geometry or geometry with computer science is the next step. But just note that you will not take both of the courses, so you do have to pick one or the other. Majority of students will take geometry, but the geometry with computer science is designed for students who have an interest in computer science or want to explore more. The good news about this is that you get to take computer science course without it being an extra elective in your schedule or wasting a credit. So it fits into the schedule nicely just to see if it's something that you're interested in. And the good news is that if it's not something you're interested in, you still get your required geometry credits and you're good to go to move on. This course is also going to set you up for success in all of the other computer science courses at the high school. So primarily AP Computer Science Principles, AP Computer Science A, and Computer Science Advanced Topics, if you so choose. So once again, if you have any questions about the difference between geometry or geometry with computer science, please feel free to send me an email. Once again, my name here, Nicholas Springer, springern@stillwaterschools.org. I am the Computer Science Department Chair, and will primarily be the one teaching the geometry with computer science course.